Salutations everybody, ladies and gentlemen, I am Deeks. Welcome back to another Starcraft 2 Heart of the Swarm broadcast, and it is going to be the blue Zerg player, Liquid's TLO of Team Liquid, the little one, everybody's favorite German Zerg player. Recovered from carpal tunnel and now is back to playing Starcraft versus the red Protoss player, Niskanaw, or I'm pretty sure it's just HwangSin backwards. I'm pretty sure HwangSin is on some team. I think it might be Quantic HwangSin, but I'm not entirely sure of what team he is on. But I can read backwards, so this is Niskanaw or HwangSin backwards. I'm not actually sure if this is the real HwangSin, but HwangSin is a pretty good player. He is on a professional team, and he is Korean, so that automatically means he's good, right? He's a Korean player. So that automatically means he's good. And so a probe is going to move out to scout towards TLO base. Nothing too out of the ordinary coming out for either player right now. TLO probably will go for that 14 pool, because if you go 14 hatch or hatchery first, just in general against the Protoss, that is so risky. You're just asking to be cannon rushed, and cannon rushes are just never fun. That spawning pool will go down, and no hatchery first, which is good news for TLO, so he won't really get cannon rushed. But I don't, even if he did go hatch first, I don't think he would get cannon. Actually, he would. So I thought HwangSin was going to go for a gateway over here, since he did not put it at his front, but he would just go for the forge in the main, and then put the next out here, and then I'll probably wall off over here with some gateways and a cybernetics core and cannons and whatever. This is just another variation of a forge fast expand. And yes, he will also have to build that pylon over here so he can wall off with his buildings over in this location. Probe trying to block this drone from putting down an expansion. Will this probe be able to block the drone for much longer? TLO does have enough minerals to build a hatchery, and now it looks like HwangSin will just give up on trying to block that hatchery. You do not want, that probe is pretty low in health. You don't really want to lose a probe that you're trying to block an expansion with, because that would just be extremely unfortunate. Queen and Zerglings are going to come out. This drone thinking about picking a fight with that probe, but he decides not to, or TLO decides not to. Is that drone gonna go for that probe, or will he just go for an expansion? Yes, he was momentarily rallied over to this location, and yes, Nexus has gone down. Gateway, yes, that is a gateway, and cannon will also be going down. Not sure why he couldn't just put the forge out here to begin with, but I'm not a professional Protoss player, so I can't really speculate as to why you would just put the forge out here instead of over here instead. It accomplishes the exact same purpose, so why you would not put your forge outside where it would be anyway, where you're going to block off anyway. Why would you not do that? I'm not a Protoss player, so I can't really elaborate on that, but TLO will get one gas. Some Zerg players just like to wait until 6 or 7 minutes to take 3 or 4 gases, but TLO will just get his one gas very early. This could just be for very early Zergling speed. That is the really only reason why I would think he would take this gas, unless he wanted to get a lot of roaches out or go fast layer. But I think metabolic boost early Zergling speed is the most logical option as to why he would do that, and forget logic, do what feels right. And looks like getting Zergling speed is the right choice, and this probe will move in to try to scout again. He will get into the base unhindered. There is no queen over here. There's just a queen that moved down from the main base over to the natural, dropping down to 0 frames my computer is. And so yeah, computer, you need to stop dropping frames. You do that a lot sometimes. But Warp Gate Research is not getting chrono boosted, but this Stalker is getting chrono boosted. Probably just gonna block that hole. Use your imagination, but just prevent Zergling run-bys. Probably getting another cannon. Not sure why HwangSin is doing this. He did not see any roach warren, so I don't think he's afraid of like a roach laying baneling bust. It could be just for defense, but there's not really a large threat. Maybe because he saw the early gas. This is just an evolution chamber. Maybe he saw the early gas and thought TLO might be going for some kind of aggression. And with this early Zergling speed, that might be why he is getting double cannon. He does have a sentry out for force field. Once again, my computer momentarily dropping frames right there, because it is a stupid computer. It is... How high can you overclock your processor? Just asking. Like theoretically, if your cooler was capable of infinitely... I mean, like, can you... like, assuming your, like, cooler can handle it, how high can you overclock? Is it, like, 25% or 30% increase. I don't really know. But I really should do something to... My computer really needs to stop dropping frames. TLO making a lot of Zerglings. Will he be going for aggression at the front? There are 2 sentries here, though, with two photon cannons. I'm not sure if this aggression that appears to be coming out of TLO will really do anything. Could be just in response to some of this harassment. Belshir 4 only does 8 times, well, or whatever it is, 8 divided by 0.85, which is some amount of damage per second. I'm not quite sure what that is. 8 divided by 0.85 will give you the damage per second of the mothership core. Zerg is running every which way around the map. +1 carry base is also coming out. No +1 melee quite yet because there is only 1 evolution chamber. TLO not going for a lair at all, only has 2 gases quite yet. That's not really enough to get lair tech. You can get lair, but you can't really get a significant amount of lair tech, only off 2 gases. What are these Zerglings going to do? There is no Baneling nest, so he can't get Banelings. Is he just going to... Hallucinated Phoenix did see those Zerglings out there, so TLO going to try to run into the base, but there are too many sentries there. Good block. There are 2 cannons also over here. Robotics facility also coming out. Baneling nest coming in. Not sure if this Baneling nest is for defensive Banelings or if he really wants to try to break that front. But that breaking that front probably won't work with 5 sentries. With 1, 2, 3, 5, and not even 1 force field from that sentry. So, yeah, I think it was 5, 1, 2, almost 4, 6, and just about 7 right there. So 7 force fields from each of those sentries, or from all 5 of those sentries cumulatively. So a Baneling bust at the front is something I doubt would work, and looks like HwangSin or Niskanaw is going to move to take 3rd base, presumably. Maybe this Baneling nest indicates TLO will be going for like Needling Baneling, which is a very potent style if you are able to get rid of all of the sentries. Without sentries, Needling Baneling is actually extremely good against Protoss. Without but they're going to run into the main. Just go bypass those cannons and the natural. Just go straight into the main base. Probes here are in danger. HwangSin needs to open. But recalling into the main. Nice work there by HwangSin, and TLO forced to retreat. But now the main base, the natural, is also vulnerable. But Zergling's getting shot down by these immortals and this 1 cannon. Have any probes gone down? 4 works have gone down. Those are just on hold position, not pursuing those probes. And there was a warp prism over here. Not sure if any harassment was done by HwangSin. Not a whole lot. That warp prism does not look like it got any damage. This lair tech is up though, just going straight for hive tech. Infestation pit, which means there could be a straight to hive tech, but TLO only has 2 gases still. 3 gases here, but you can't go hive tech off 3 gas. That's pretty much impossible to go hive tech off 3 bases, off 3 gases. Not saying it's impossible, but that is extremely difficult to do. Pretty much not even worth going hive tech off 3 gas. You need 6 gas. TLO not getting any of the remaining 3 gas guys is not sure what TLO has in store. He's getting hive tech very quickly, so this could be for ultras. But there's no infestors coming out. There's only +2/+2. And you just can't really go hive tech off 3 base, off 3 gas. But the large Zerg counter tech coming in over here, but the R4 sentries. But these Zerglings could kill off this gateway. Meanwhile, an attack coming in from HwangSin. Lots of zealots, lots of sentries, and a few immortals coming in. Come on, computer, stop dropping frames. This gateway could go down and could flood into the base, but the R4 was there. Nice work there by HwangSin, able to keep those Zerglings away. But this 1 cannon's about to go down. Zerglings could get in and surround the sentries, but no, there might be a wall over here. But looks like HwangSin is trying to move in on TLO's base. Does TLO have enough to stop this? He has only Zerglings, which will really not be able to do a whole lot. There's a lot of force fields over here. So much energy on those sentries, and this TLO's 3rd base is going to be forfeit. But there is a zealot drop over here. TLO is probably going to be able to save this base, but his original 3rd base is going to go down. Zerglings still trying to pressure over here. Actually breaking the front quite easily. Sentries going down. Cybercore did go down. No more stalkers. No more sentries can be warped. Zealots can do significant damage to these Zerglings before the Zerglings can go down. His cannon will go down as well though. And HwangSin is going to try to break this wall. There are some Banelings here, but there's plenty of force field. And the Guardian Shield also going down. Time Warp trying to go on those Spine Crawlers, but Spine Crawlers don't do anything. And the Zerglings looks like they haven't retreat just a little bit to just regroup a little bit before those Zerglings continue to move in. And HwangSin still trying to break this front. There's only 1 Spine Crawler left. There are lots of Banelings here though. HwangSin has to be careful that he does not get hit by those Banelings, otherwise those Zealots and sentries will get killed off almost instantly by those Banelings. Nice ones coming in, but the TLO dealing a lot of damage. Probes forced to retreat. There are 2 cannons here though, so The main base is safe for now, but the natural is not. Just like this Nexus will go down. But War Prism drop coming in over here, and Zealots are going to get taken down. Baneling Hate going down against those against that Zealots, and not a whole lot of Banelings going down. The sentries, which is the most important thing, and all those sentries and mortars are still alive. HwangSin's base natural is gone, so HwangSin is on one base, but TLO is about to be on one base as well. This is not good for TLO at all. HwangSin is on one base, but as long as he does significant damage to TLO, TLO is still very far behind, even if he holds this off. What am I even saying? HwangSin is on one base, but it doesn't matter because TLO is just about on one base as well. More reinforcements coming in over here. There is a base over here, but it's not really mining a whole lot, and TLO is about to lose this base. So many force fields that TLO can't really do anything. One Ultra's trying to come out, but one Ultra's could deal a lot of damage, but there is one Immortal here, and TLO just biding his time, waiting for the right time to attack. Are there going to be force fields going down? Nice force fields going down. Only one Ultra. TLO does not have enough money for any more Ultras, and he needs that one Ultras right now. If he can kill this Immortal, then that Ultras will be able to have a heyday. But there are even more Zealots coming in over here on this side. Ultras could go down. These Evolution Chambers have completed 2-2, so he's just waiting for that one Ultras to come out. Where is that one Ultras? Ultralisk is not part of these eggs. Ultralisk, where is that Ultralisk? Ultralisk is, where is that Ultralisk? Oh, Ultralisk was in the main base, but there are a whole bunch of Zealots now. And that Immortal is still alive, and just getting shot down extremely clearly by those Stalkers, Sentries, and Immortals. Sentries just tickle beaming that Ultras to death, and TLO forced to GG, getting HwangSin off onto one base, but not really able to hold off this attack with only Zerglings and Banelings with so many forces. That is impossible. So, hope you guys enjoyed that. Thanks for watching.